stop telling him I can't do this anymore and instead start telling him this feels really hard and I would love some reassurance here.
I just don't like these women, man. You know, these women who make these videos, they try and paint it as though they've come to some sort of a conclusion of empathy. Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a ridiculous video that was sent to me today, and this is of a woman over on TikTok who is once again giving dating advice to other women. But this video is actually more funny than usual. It's more stupid than usual because this woman essentially used to threaten all of her previous relationships, you know, saying that she was going to leave, she couldn't do this anymore. And what actually happened was that the dudes would just leave her instead. They would say, okay, no problem. And then the relationship would be over. And now, of course, we have progressed into being a dating coach for women. So let's jump into this video here. I think we also have another one lined up right after. So let's break down what this woman is saying. It says, stop saying this to your man or you could lose him. Let's take a listen.
This is your sign that you need to stop saying this one thing to your partner or you could actually lose him. You could destroy the relationship by saying this too much. So I remember when I had really bad relationship anxiety, whenever I would get into an argument with my partner, I would get so overwhelmed and I genuinely would feel like it's just too hard. I can't take all of the emotion in my body. And so because I didn't know how to process that and it genuinely did feel too hard, I would tell him, I don't think I can do this anymore.
Okay, so this is insane. Like, let's just stop the video here and please recognize how stupid this is, right? So this woman, whenever she got into an argument with her significant other, she would say, I can't do this anymore. Basically, I want out of the relationship. And her justification for doing this, guys, was because, oh, she felt too much emotion. You know, she had relationship anxiety. Notice what she's doing. She's trying to paint herself, okay, as though she's the victim in this situation. The boyfriend is probably trying to resolve this, trying to figure out what's wrong. She's saying, I can't do this anymore. And she's trying to paint it like she has relationship anxiety. Like, please understand what she's doing. She's pushing the boyfriend away. She's saying that the relationship is over. And she wants you to believe that she is the victim because she's just, oh, she's just so overwhelmed. You know? Like, how crazy is that reframe? And only modern women do this, by the way. Like, only modern women are capable of manipulating stories to such a heavy degree to try and make themselves the victim. It's absolutely crazy.
Genuinely did feel too hard. I would tell him, I don't think I can do this anymore. But the thing is, even though I did feel like that in the moment, the reason I was telling him that wasn't because I genuinely wanted to break up. It was because I wanted reassurance that I could do it, that I could get through it, and that he loved me and that he was going to fight for me.
Okay, let's pause it again and recognize how stupid this is. So this woman would say to her boyfriends, hey, this is over. I want to break up. I can't do this anymore. And she did that not because she actually wanted to break up with the men, but because she wanted the men to continue to chase her. This is something that I have seen a lot of modern women do, guys. And boy, do they lose their marbles when the men simply say okay and they don't pursue the women anymore. Like, imagine ending your relationship or potentially ending your relationship because you want somebody to give you more attention, because you want somebody to chase you. That is so insanely stupid. I don't even know where to begin. And she apparently, according to her, she doesn't even want to break up anyway. So this is the classic, guys. Doesn't want to break up, but initiates a breakup with the boyfriend anyway. If you ever have a woman do this to you guys, by the way, the play is obviously to say, okay, no problem. And then you kick her out and you never speak to her again. And she can sit there and she can put on the shocked Pikachu face and try and paint herself as the victim. But at the end of the day, these women did it to themselves. If they want to leave, you let them leave. And when you guys, please tell me, please understand this, okay? When you let women leave, a lot of them just can't take it. It's crazy. You ignore women, you let them leave. They literally, like, their brains just are not equipped to handle people not giving them attention a lot of the time. It's crazy.
Assurance that I could do it, that I could get through it, and that he loved me and that he was going to fight for me. I know, toxic. But then I'd said this too many times, and of course it started to be too much. It started to become literally a weekly thing. That's how bad my relationship anxiety used to be. And it
No, that's how crazy you are, by the way. Okay, so this woman is doing this every single week, by the way, to her boyfriends. And I want to point this out because she says, hey, you know, saying this too many times, it can cause problems. No, saying it once when you don't mean it is a problem. Just once is a problem. If you want to leave, that's fine. One conversation, you leave. Done, right? But this woman is trying to make the argument like, yeah, guys, you know, saying it too many times, like, don't overdo it, okay? If you want to leave your boyfriend to try and manipulate him, right? Bring up the idea of leaving his ass. You don't want to do it too many times, right? You just want to sprinkle it in. Ma'am, you're clinically insane. You don't say crap like this unless you mean it, okay? You don't say that the relationship is over unless you mean it. But again, a lot of this stuff is really just manipulation strategies for women.
It started to become literally a weekly thing. That's how bad my relationship anxiety used to be. And it really degraded his trust in me over time. Like, imagine him saying that to you all of the time. That's really, really hurtful. Especially if he said that to you and your reaction would be devastated, then you shouldn't be saying that to him. Stop telling him, I can't do this anymore, and instead start telling him, this feels really hard, and I would love some reassurance here.
I just don't like these women, man. You know, these women who make these videos, they try and paint it as though they've come to some sort of a conclusion of empathy. You know, so here's what happens. These people get into an argument, and then what does she say in the argument, right? You guys disagree on something. The woman has a breakdown and says, I would really love some reassurance here. This is essentially a cop-out that basically says, like, hey, I can't logically disagree with you, so I need you to throw away all of that logic stuff, and I need you to attend to my emotional needs, which I'm using to subvert this conversation. You know, it's like a child's manipulation tactic. And when I say child, I obviously mean a girl, because male children don't do crap like this, you know. But it's insane. It's absolute. So we've gone from, okay, don't threaten to break up with your boyfriend multiple times, and instead just subvert the disagreement that you two are having by insisting that he needs to reassure you. It's like, it's insane how much crap that men get put through. And then the women try and reframe it as though they are the victims in the situation. They are highly empathetic. They're just trying to do what's best for the relationship. It's complete nonsense. But guys, I don't even want to cover a second clip. You know, we might just leave the episode there. So don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.